And I'm going to try a little bit of this broth right here. Oh, God. That is so good. Welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas, guys. And today we're going to cook chicken adobo. Now, I was supposed to cook chicken adobo a few days ago, but we ended up getting bodines, and so we just kind of put it on the back burner. And tonight I'm going to cook it. So that's what our segment of Vlogmas is going to be, me cooking chicken adobo. Let me show you guys the ingredients here. I've got here 2 cups of water, half cup soy sauce, quarter cup seasoning sauce, and I got some garlic, onions, bay leaves, the chicken bouillon, chicken stock, and then I got black peppers and MSG, guys, Ajinomoto. Don't be afraid of MSG. Do not be afraid of MSG. Just makes everything taste so much better. And then 5 tablespoons of white vinegar. And here I've got about 2.5 pounds of chicken thigh. Now, chicken thigh is a good chicken meat to put in there because it's a darker meat, and so it's a little more juicier and absorbs the juices really well, as opposed to if you use like chicken breast. You can use chicken breast, but it's got to be a little bit dry. And I do see that I'm missing an ingredient here, and that is brown sugar. That gives it that nice little sweet taste to it. That cuts from the bitterness of the soy sauce and vinegar and stuff. It adds a nice little taste to it, like nice subtle sweet taste to it, which I think is great. It's just the way I like adobo. It's just like the way my mom used to kind of make it. So we're gonna need, how much do we need? Sorry, I got my laptop here that tells me all my ingredients before I forget. Let's see, brown sugar. 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. Get 1. And we'll call it half. There you guys have it. 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. So first things first, let's get this started. Let's go hop onto the stove. All right, first off, turn on the fan. Like, put on low. Light is on. Turn on the stove. Oops. Let's go with medium and let that sucker warm up a little bit. So that is heated up. I'm gonna add some oil in here. Some oil, get some oil going. Throw in some garlic. I'm gonna mix this up. And guys, I was not a Filipino household. I don't know, man. I was missing something that did not make me a Filipino household, but I picked it up at the store the other day, and that is a wooden spoon, guys. Now I am a Filipino kitchen. Because you cannot have Filipino kitchen unless you have a wooden spoon. Now they ran out of forks, so I have to go back to get a fork, but I'm gonna get the fork too. So mix that up. Just want to brown it a little bit. It's gonna brown pretty fast. So next up is your onions. Throw in your onions, mix that in there. Best thing ever, guys. Best thing ever. I don't know what I was doing. Call myself Filipino, huh? After that's softened a little bit, not too much, add in your chicken. Mix in your chicken here because kind of want to mesh with the mesh with all that goodiness. Kind of flavor it and bring out some nice flavors in the chicken. It's been cooking on one side for a few minutes. Just flip it over a little bit here. Get the other side in there. Boom. Now the chicken I used was frozen because when I went to go buy chicken, they didn't have any more. I usually like the ones with the bone and not frozen. You just get it from your deli or wherever. But this one was frozen in the bags, the ones you kind of buy in a bag, and boneless. Again, I prefer the bones because just the bones allow, I feel like the bones allow more flavor to come in there because the marrow and the bones, and it just flavorizes it more. Is that even a word, flavorize? I don't know. Idea. But yeah, so we're gonna let that sit for like a minute or two, probably just like a little minute, just to get that other side burned, because we are gonna be boiling this with the soup and stuff, so it's gonna still cook. You just kind of want some nice brownness on each side, or just kind of like a nice little, didn't really brown it, but you know, the cook on each side. So we let it cook for about like a minute or two, and now, oh look at that, it's fucking up. So now I'm gonna add the water, 2 cups of water, get that in there. Then I'm also gonna add half cup of soy sauce, that in there, and then I'm gonna do the 5 tablespoons of vinegar, white vinegar. And then I'm going to add in the seasoning sauce, about a 1/4 cup. Now the seasoning sauce I use, if you're wondering, it is this one, this liquid seasoning by Knorr. This thing is amazing. I use it for fried rice. It is amazing. It's just the best seasoning ever. So I'll just kind of mix that all up. Now it's okay again if the chicken is still pink, because it is gonna cook in here. It is gonna boil in here for quite some time, so it's gonna cook and tenderize. So I'm gonna get that to a boil on high. Let's put this on high. I want to get that to a boil. I'm actually gonna cover it up here, guys. Let that seep in there. Let all the aromas and all steam just kind of circulate through. There you guys have it right there, all boiling up. At this point, I'm gonna uncover that. I'm gonna mix it in a little bit. And now I'm gonna add the chicken stock or chicken cube. It's like broth pretty much. It's a Knorr chicken stock, chicken broth, chicken cube, whatever you want to call it, same thing. And then I'm going to add the bay leaves. Now the chicken broth, the cubes are just going to add a lot more flavor. Same with the bay leaves, it's just going to bring out a nice aroma to it, nice flavor to the soup part of it, or the sabaw. And then I'm going to add in my black pepper. You can use peppercorns too. A lot of people do. I don't like peppercorns because I don't like biting into them. So I just use black pepper. You can use black pepper. And MSG, because everything tastes much better with MSG. And MSG. And that. I'm gonna let that simmer at medium to low heat. Let that cook for about 20 minutes. Alright guys, so it's been cooking for about 15 minutes now. And it's looking so good. And it's smelling incredible. But I'm gonna do something and add the last ingredient in now before it's done cooking for the last 5 minutes. It's got like less than 5 minutes. But I'm gonna add in the brown sugar. I'm gonna throw that in there. Mix it up in there. Oh, allergies, man. Allergies started coming at me. Alright. And cover that back up and let that simmer for the remainder of the time. Also, I forgot Char wanted eggs in it, and like hard-boiled eggs, and I totally forgot about it until I was sitting there going, wait a minute, am I missing something? So I'm boiling up some eggs. I'm gonna boil them up and gonna throw them in there and then let them just sit in there. Alright guys, that is done. Look at that. Oh god, it smells so good. Even though I'm like my allergies are kicking in, it smells so good. I'm gonna transfer this to a serving dish. Oh, you could take out the bay leaves at this point too. Get rid of those. Chicken. So I can't end the video without putting the last touches to it. Touch that I forgot. It's the eggs. So I got the eggs boiled up. Plop one in there, plop one in there. Got the last one. Plop it in there. And then you just kind of mix it in there. Put it in the bottom. Gotta get soaked in there. Nice little spot for them in the bottom. Let it get soaked in the juices. And there we go. There you go. Get them all nice and soaked in there. There you go. So those are gonna sit in there and just kind of marinate in there. Alright guys, so there you have it. An easy chicken adobo recipe. Anyone can do it. Guys, give it a try. If you like adobo and you like chicken adobo, give this one a try. Has a nice sweet little taste to it, which is great. Here, I'm gonna try a little bit of this broth right here. Oh god, that is so good. It's got this nice little sweetness to it, and this tang and this kick to it too with the peppers. It's amazing, guys. I wish I could like actually have a meal of this, but I can't. Oh man, that's real good. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me for this cooking episode of Vlogmas. I'm going to do some more cooking stuff. I want to do some more holiday cooking stuff, like baking stuff. I've got Rice Krispies that I want to do, and I'll show you guys, and we'll try to do some other stuff. But till then, or till tomorrow, I'll see you guys then. That's kind of weird, right? That's kind of weird. Till tomorrow, I'll see you guys. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'll see you guys tomorrow.